Okay, teachers, this is something that I do to submit my grades in PowerSchool, and it's easy. When I have the Google form, my students are supposed to type their ID number twice because they usually have a mistake there. Okay, okay, and to solve this situation, what we can do is just next to their score, the first thing is to change this. The format should be a number, okay? And next to this column C, I will add a couple of columns, okay? To the left, one to the left, and a second one to the left. Okay, the first one is to get the actual ID number, okay? Since they don't, sometimes they don't put the right number, we can use the function left equals left. Then we locate the cell B2 that contains the email address, okay, comma, and we can delimit this to 7 characters. Those characters are the numbers contained in the ID, okay. So now I have an ID that will work, okay. And this is a bell ringer. This is a bell ringer. So when it comes for a bell ringer and the kid is not, the kid submit this on time before I put the grades, I give them the opportunity to get at least a 70 or more. In the DOL, they got whatever they got, okay? And so here I will insert a formula or function. This is logical, and the function is if. Okay, E2, if E2, which is the the score, if E2 is less than 70, comma, if it's true, let's assign a 70. If it's false, which means it's more than 70, uh, just the value or the actual value, which is E2. E2. And autofill, yes. Okay, now this kid with a 0 now have a 70. This is for the bell ringer, but the guys with 80 or 100 will continue with the same grade. Okay. Now, when I do this, I start to split all the kids in periods. Okay, in periods, and I can select the whole column right here, and then I will go to the data, sort from A to Z. Okay, so everyone will be in the right period. Okay, so not everyone is submitting this work. I have 180 students, more or less, but not everyone is submitted the work. And we start selecting these guys from the third period, these guys from the third period right here, and I will, just to identify them, put some color to those cells. Those from the fourth period, they remain like that. And I repeat the same for the sixth period. Okay, those kids are from the sixth period. Again, some color. And then to my eighth period, which is right here. Okay, now that I have selected this, I am ready to do something. Okay, there is a file that I have in Excel. Okay, that file has an extension point CSV, which is comma separated values. And what I do is just period by period, what I do is just select, the ID number plus the grade, the actual grade. Remember, this is a bell ringer, so is the reason why that 0 is actually 70. I don't know why this student is sending work to my class. She's not actually in my roster. So what I can I do is just